It's Golden Slipper time, as you can see, and we're expecting at least a dead track, possibly in the slow range, just depending what the weather's going to do next week. You can have a look at the pictorial representation here, and you can see that the first few horses stand out from the rest, and that's mainly the consequence of the barrier draw. So let's have a look at our ratings and how the barrier draw affects it. Well, first of all, here we are, we're looking at $3.5 million for this race, and our top few rated selections are number 4, Valentia, rated at $5.60, which is fairly short for this sort of race. Drawn Barrier 4, currently available at $26. Number 1, Unencumbered. My understanding there's a gear change, which could be beneficial for Unencumbered, rated $8.20. Drawn Barrier 14, currently at $17. Number 3, Giblines, who just managed to beat Unencumbered last start, rated a $12 chance, drawn in Barrier 2 and priced at $11. Then number 11, Oakley Girl, drawn in Barrier 10, $17, Eloping, Barrier 15 and $51, and Earthquake, the very short price favourite, after drawing Barrier 13, has eased out to $2.50. Now, because we're expecting a wet track, there is a prediction for rain on Friday and Saturday, and the track is already in the slow range. We should be looking at the best wet track size in the race, out of the main favoured runners, out of the main rated runners rather. And the very best wet track size are Giblines and Oakley Girl. Well, they're by the very best wet track size, and they're the ones that are in our top few. Okie doke. One of the problems with Earthquake, well, we'll have a look at it. Earthquake, we're backed 3 times now for 3 wins, short prices each time. Interesting thing is, have a look at the track rating. Good, 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 good. The Exceed and Excel is not noted as a wet track sire, and the horse has never run on a wet track. It's going very well. However, this is probably the first time that it has to face so many of the good horses, and at the 1200 metres. Okay, going back to our list here, I'm going to have a look here. The last 5 years, barriers 0 to 4 in all 2-year-old open races over 1200 metres, and only at Rose Hill. Okay, now in our top 2 rated selections, there have been 24 runners that qualified for 5 wins and 13 places, and a profit of $310 for a $100 bet. That's a 21% strike rate at a profit of near 13%. If we take it down further, and we only bet if the prices are equal to or better than our rated price, up to 300% actually, and we look at all barriers for the last, from January 2009, there were 37 selections for 8 wins and 23 places. That is 22% wins and 62% placed. The only thing we can come to after that, our best qualifiers are number 4, Valentia, and number 1, Unencumbered, and our recommendation is to bet each way on both. Okay, as I say, it's a very, very tough race, and outside the top 2, the ratings are fairly similar, pretty much all the way down. All of these horses have reasonably good form. All of these horses, depending on luck in running and the condition of the track on Saturday, all have some sort of a chance. Earthquake could very well prove herself a great champion and win the race. I don't deny that. But at the current price of $2.50, there we go. It's eased, by the way, out to the $2.50 yesterday. That's not good value in a race of this quality. Good luck for Saturday.